You're muted, but I can see that you're here.
Good evening, everyone.
There we go. Okay.
Adjusting.
Commissioner Diaz,
Here.
Commissioner Lyons,
Here. Here we go.
Commissioner Martinez,
Here.
and Commissioner Ferguson.
Here.
Okay, great, folks. We have a quorum. First order of business would be the acceptance of the minutes of the last regular board meeting from August 19th. Are there any questions, additions, subtractions? Hearing none, I'll ask for a motion to accept those minutes.
So moved.
It's been moved by Commissioner Lyons. Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Are there any opposed? Okay. Next order of business item is the report from the Chief of Police. Chief, you need a couple more minutes, or are you good to go?
No, I'm ready. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I
Even,
apologize.
Chief. No, that's okay. The
All
floor
right,
is
how are
yours.
you?
All right.
Alrighty. Good evening, everyone. Hey, just a couple quick items here. First, I want to start with the crime stats. And this is last week's stats. I haven't gotten this week's stats. I'll get those tomorrow for my ComSec meeting. So this is ending September 7th. So total Part 1 crimes, we are down 24.80% overall versus this time last year. Our shooting incidents were down 25.64% versus this time last year. And our shooting victims we're down 20% versus this time last year. So at the end of this month, I'll be releasing the third quarter crime stats as well. So that'll come out at the end of this month. So we continue to obviously trend in the right direction. Again, it's due in most part. The officers are working very hard, and we're policing smarter and more efficiently. And I think it's proven to be much more effective. So we'll continue to do those things. As always, our crime stats are posted on our websites, or you can go to Nexus Lexus and you can put in a particular area and it'll give you the crime stats for that location. A couple of things I just want to talk about really quickly. Our drone program. So we have gotten some funding for the drone program. So I think we're looking to move that forward. So I'm hoping that we get that going before the end of the year. I'm hoping much sooner than that. So we're looking to do that. And that'll be a real game changer for us, particularly with this day and age. It'll allow us to respond to calls with eyes in the sky and give us an overview of the calls and the scene that we're responding to. So so look forward to that coming forward. And then we obviously will talk about that in greater detail once we everything is approved and we get that. The current recruit class, they are in, I believe, about the 3-month period or 2-month period. So that's moving along really well. I generally try to get over there at least once a week. If I can, just to check in on them. They're doing okay. Everyone's positive, working hard. Another point is this current class that's in will be the last class off of this current list. So we know we need to keep growing the department. So in the next, I believe, week or two, we're going to be announcing a recruiting effort for another police exam, which we hope to have sometime late this year or early next year, another police exam. So with that, we're going to do recruiting. We're going to do our information sessions. We're going to do our physical fitness camps to get people prepared for the next police test. So if you know anyone out there, please start to let them know that they should start getting prepared because we're going to be announcing another police exam in the coming months. Also, I wanted to highlight tomorrow night, we will be starting another Citizens Police Academy. It'll start tomorrow, which is the 17th, and it'll run for 10 consecutive Wednesdays. It'll be held at our EOC Center. I think we have roughly 20 to 25 people signed up for that. That's always a really good experience for individuals to learn what we do in the police department and why we do certain things. So that academy starts tomorrow, made up of 20 to 25 of our finest Bridgeport citizens. The other thing that I'm really excited to share is that last week I had the pleasure to go up to Hartford and at the Capitol, and we were awarded and granted Tier 2 and Tier 3 accreditation status as a police department. It's the first time in the history of our department that we've received Tier 2 and Tier 3. That's the highest level of police accreditation you can get in the state of Connecticut. So we are an accredited police department, and we can't rest on our laurels. We have to continue to work to maintain that status. So I'm really pleased that we were able to attain that level of certification as a police department. So, one of the things that I noticed is we're really growing as a city. I was out last Friday night. There was an event at the arena and a concert, and it looked like a part of Manhattan with people out and about enjoying themselves. We had a large police presence, making sure everyone was safe. So it was really good to see that in the city of Bridgeport, that we are becoming a destination city for a lot of people to come and enjoy themselves. So we have to keep this momentum going. I know the city's growing. There's going to be more apartments opening downtown as well as over at the Steel Point location. So at some point in the near future, we're going to have to, as a department, look at some of our sector cars and see if we need to adjust those, because some of those areas are growing in terms of population than they've ever been before. So, but yeah, some exciting times in the Bridgeport Police Department. We continue to do well, but we have to continue to stay aggressive, and not only as how we respond to police calls, but growing the department and growing our technology as well. So, with that, I'll take any questions that you might have with me.
Okay.
Hi,
Commissioner Diaz.
hi, Chief. How are you? Hope all is well.
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. When that drone program is up, do you think you can invite us to a demonstration? I'd like to see how that works.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely we'll do that.
Another thing, when I first went to, is the EO Center the one that's in the annex?
No, that's the Fusion Center.
All right, the Fusion Center. I'm not sure if the new commissioner's ever been there. I've been there once. I was really impressed with that. If they haven't been there, I don't know if there's a way we can get in there or have them get in there. And
of course.
It's a real nice setup you got in there.
Yeah, I think that I'm really proud of that. It's something that I was a part of putting together some years ago.
Nice.
It really serves us well. So if anybody ever wants to, have us arrange a visit, we can do that. It's a good thing for you to see.
Yeah, I think the new commissioners will appreciate it.
Is that the one off of Lindley Avenue?
No, the one that's right
No.
in the annex.
The where?
Right in the City Hall annex.
Right in
Oh,
999
okay, the one
Broad
down
Street.
below. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, the one below. Okay.
It's a great operation, and it's also very effective.
Very nice.
Exactly. Actually, I know Hartford has one. New Haven is starting one, and they actually were speaking to us, and I think they visited ours to kind of get some conceptual ideas on what it looks like and what it could do. So yeah, anytime you guys want to set up an appointment, let me know. We can arrange a tour.
All right, excellent. Thanks.
Yeah. One thing I'd like to mention, Chief, you talked about the two events last Friday, and it's one of those times where there was we had an event at both the amphitheater and the arena. They were both sold out, and you're right. The buzz was great downtown, and everybody from the Fairfield County was there. It seemed like, and
yeah, it did.
like you say, visiting Bridgeport, and they're feeling safe and whatnot. I'd also like to commend you and the department for the traffic control that was exhibited last Friday, and it was you're talking 15,000 people coming in for the two shows, and granted, people, but things did move along, smoothly, all things considered,
Yeah, no, I agree.
That was great. And the other two things that, we're pretty much wrapping up summer here. Two issues that I've always brought up to you, Chief, and at these meetings, noise down at Seaside Park, which had shown a significant improvement this particular season, and also whatever you're doing to control the street bikes and the quads and the parades, that we just didn't see that many of them this year. And congratulations on your ability to kind of curtail that.
No, I thank you and I appreciate that. And again, it's always the work that the officers do. I just kind of put out these different issues and they come up with ways to address it. And also there's always a little bit of luck on our side as well. But I think with the dirt bikes, I think that it just becomes such a big issue, not only for Bridgeport, but other locations that maybe finally people are starting to get the message. But we do look out for those and we kind of try to plan and, be proactive in trying to find out when those are going to happen. In terms of Seaside Park, we just were more aggressive this year with the noise and making sure people close the hatches and not have outdoor speakers blaring. And that was the parks detail that we put together that did that. So those are really good. And as you talked about downtown, it was tremendous. The one thing I always noticed, and I know one night I was out there watching the traffic when Lieutenant Lyons was working. If there's a 7:30 or 8 o'clock show, if you come at 6 o'clock, 6:15, 6:30, you get in with no problem. Even 6:45. If you start to come down there at 7 o'clock, you're going to sit in traffic. So even if you're in Fairfield or whatever, if the show starts at 7:30, you can't leave your house at 7 o'clock and think you're going to just ride in there. You're going to hit a little traffic. So
Well, the smart people leave extra early and they stop and have dinner downtown and patronize the restaurants.
There you go.
Yeah.
And you couldn't get a seat in any of them last Friday, to be honest with you.
Exactly. And I was out in front of 999 and people would walk by and they would compliment me on the vibe and what the officers was doing. So it was really good vibe.
Yep, cool stuff. Okay. Mm-hmm. Any other questions for the chief? No. Hearing none. Okay, Chief, thanks for the report. Appreciate it.
All righty. You guys have a good evening.
You too. Thank you.
Okay.
All righty.
As usual, we have nothing from the union. Internal Affairs isn't up this month. And clerk's report, we have nothing under that, but the next item is a request from our esteemed Lieutenant Lyons to address the board regarding review and approval. This is an update to policies regarding vehicle pursuit. So, Lieutenant?
Yes,
floor is
sir.
yours.
Two things. I want to mention that a couple months ago, we had a meeting with some concerns of people loitering outside a liquor store. I did call a couple times or emailed a couple times and said, let me know like the best times for us. I know all the commissioners and the chief wanted to do maybe a community walk. I just haven't heard back yet. So I wanted to touch base on that real quick. But in regards to the policy change, I apologize. I didn't realize that the color didn't come through on the actual, because I highlighted the changes. And you guys were probably like, am I colorblind? But on page, so I'll fast forward to page 16 and 17. This was first based on Chief Porter had some recommendations from McCabe, who was doing an investigation in one of our officer-related shootings on some of our police pursuit issues. And a couple of them the chief wanted to change into policy to make sure that we're in compliance and have the best practice. And so if we fast forward to page 16 on our pursuit policy that I gave you guys, and again, I apologize, the highlight didn't come through. At the top of the page, right before letter F, there is number 7. And it states, any officer involved in active pursuit shall request permission from a supervisor prior to leaving the city of Bridgeport unless such unit is the primary, secondary, or supervisory vehicle. And I think that was based off on so many people join a pursuit. And sometimes on-duty supervisors don't know who's in the city or outside the city. And then if you fast forward, the second correction is on page 17 under G, it's letter C. 1C, G1C, it says communications division responsibilities, activate the AVL, which is our GPS system, function on all Bridgeport police units on patrol during active pursuit as soon as practical. So it gives them some time with all the radio communication. So it doesn't say right away, but it does give them responsibility to activate it because we as supervisors don't have that ability, but it also gives them a little leeway in case the pursuit's a little crazy and has a lot of communications, especially given the last change where everybody has to get on the radio to try to approve. So those are the two changes to that policy that we are requesting to officially put into policy for the entire department.
Any of the commissioners have any questions, comments?
No.
Okay. Okay, you explained it well, Lieutenant.
Thank you.
Hearing none, I'll entertain a motion to approve those updates.
So moved.
Been moved by Commissioner Diaz. Is there a second?
Second.
Not everybody at once.
Second.
Seconded by Commissioner Martinez. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. And any opposed? Okay, those have been approved. And my apologies, Commissioner Farrow. For the record, Commissioner Farrow has joined us. Actually, he's been with us for several minutes. Moving along, we have nothing under old business, correspondence, letters of appreciation, or business regarding widow's pension. So we will move on to the report from the city traffic engineer. There are a number of items under 8A from Roman numeral 1 to 9, with the exception of the last two. They're all handicap parking sign approvals. And the last two have to do with removal of handicap parking signs that are no longer necessary. The applicant no longer lives at that location. Any questions on those items?
I can make a motion to combine and approve.
There's a motion on the floor to combine and approve the items under 8A. All those in, oh, I'm sorry, is there a second? Seconded by
Second.
Commissioner Williams. Thank you. All those in favor?
Aye.
Are there any opposed? Okay, the items under 8B, which is the city traffic engineer recommending that we do not approve. Lieutenant Lyons, you have something to add to these items?
Yes, sir. The city engineer recommended not approving Kent and Jewett. However, I reached out to both of them and told, because they both have a private driveway, but mentioned that they don't have access. So the city engineer automatically denied it. I reached out to both of them and they both said they're going to get a notarized letter from their landlord. One said they got it and it's in the mail. I haven't heard from the other one, so I don't, if you guys would like, we can table that to wait for those, or it's up to you guys. But I did talk to them and they're gonna try to get them.
You mentioned the application for Kent Avenue, and you said
Jewett,
I think you said
49 Jewett.
Jewett. Okay, that
don't
was
see
that an
it.
addendum that I missed? I'm sorry.
I don't have.
49 Jewett.
Let me see, maybe I didn't put that one on there. I'm so sorry. Let me double check. I don't have. I'm sorry if I.
No, that's okay. If it wasn't listed, that's fine. It would just been tabled anyway, so we'll see it next month regardless, right?
Yes, I believe it was 49 Jewett, so it must have been, I must not have put it on expecting for that letter, so I apologize.
Okay. So no action necessary on that particular item, but item number 4 under 8B, the request for 101 Kent Avenue. Entertain a motion to table that.
So moved.
It's been moved. Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded. All those in favor?
Aye.
Are there any opposed? Okay. Going to item 8B, the first one, the request for 1719 Chase Street. The city traffic engineer recommended denial based on available parking, and from what I can see at 1719 Chase Street, there is not a driveway, not a parking lot. So I'm assuming the city traffic engineer may have missed that. Lieutenant Lyons, have you had a chance to take a look at that yourself? You have anything you'd like to add to that, or otherwise I'm going to recommend that we kick this back to to Powell and find out what the hell where he was coming from on this.
I didn't see that one. That one didn't come to my attention, but I have not reached out to them and I can't reach out to.
Okay. I would,
It
I would
seems
suggest,
Tom, it seems the one next to it we just approved, 13 and 15.
that was for a removal.
Oh, all right. So
Yeah,
then
no,
we're
these
asking
are,
it for-
these are
so
two
this would be
separate
like
issues
next door.
that happen to be
All
right
right.
next to each other.
Okay.
Okay.
I seen 17, 19, and 13,
Yeah.
and 15. Okay.
So I would suggest, we table that item and ask, the city traffic engineer to, take another look at that because it certainly doesn't look like there's off-street parking available there.
Sounds good. So moved.
Okay, so there's a motion to table, the first item under 8B. Is there a second?
Second.
It's been seconded. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, that item is tabled. The next item is for 240 Eagle Street, and the applicant admits that it's a single family and that there's a driveway available, but she's claiming that the driveway is not in good shape, so it's unsafe for her.
We'll fix it.
I'm sorry? Somebody had a question? No.
No, I said.
Oh, fix it. Oh, I'm sorry, not a question. I know. Listen, that's the first thing. It's that you're responsible for fixing it, but
Well,
so that was the request was based on that. Does anybody have
Do we
any?
know if the single family, she owns it or is she renting it? I mean-
According to what was in front of us, it's her house.
I make a
Wow.
motion to accept the recommendation.
Okay, there's a motion to
Second.
accept the recommendation
Not to recommend.
to deny, and it's been seconded. All those in favor?
Aye.
Are there any opposed? Okay. So item B2 is approved. The last item is installation of handicap parking at 50 Nelson Terrace. And there is a driveway there. And I apologize, I don't have in my notes whatever reason they're claiming that they need it, other than, if I recall correctly, other members of the household use that driveway as well. Single family house, owner occupied.
This was Nelson?
This
Yes.
is Nelson.
Yeah.
Yes, it says there are multiple they have access, but there are multiple cars in the driveway. They've asked them to move, but they don't.
Mm.
And this is coming from, I believe this is the owner of the house that's applying.
Oh, wow.
And it's a single family house.
Single family home, correct.
Yeah,
I make a move to deny that.
Yeah.
okay. The motion would actually be to approve the recommendation of the city traffic engineer, which is to deny.
Yeah. Make a
Okay,
motion.
so that motion is on the floor. Is there a second?
Second.
Seconded by Commissioner Williams. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Are there any opposed? Geez. Do we have anything else, Lieutenant Lyons? Any addendums that I may have missed?
No, sir, nothing else right
Boy.
now. We may need a special meeting. There are a couple parking requests that are being asked for Powell to push through a little quicker for the police department.
Yeah.
And once those come through, then I'll put out and try to figure out a day that we might be
Yeah,
able to do a
we
special
spoke
meeting.
about that. It'll be one of these meetings that, since the department is looking for action before our next monthly meeting, it'll be one of those afternoon meetings that if we get a quorum, just need 4 of us to be available at some point. And it's usually a 5-minute meeting. So that might be coming up either the end of this week, beginning of the next.
I also believe I got a phone call off the record that we might have a second step coming through too. I'm just waiting for the official request through email or phone call yet. So we
Oh,
might have
good.
that coming up too.
Okay,
Or a
very
second
good.
step, I'm sorry, second step hearing.
Gotcha. I haven't had one of those in a while. Those
Yeah,
are
I
always
know.
fun. Okay. All right, folks, do we have anything else? No? All right, very good. Entertain a motion to adjourn.
So move.
It's been
Second.
moved and seconded by several. All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? All right, great. Hey, half-hour meeting, less than
Hey.
that.
Hey, Danny,
Yes.
my mother sends you and your wife Bonnie regards. I visited her last week. I spent about a week.
Oh, that's great. Oh,
She
how's
sent
she
you guys
doing?
regards. Yeah, she's doing real
Oh,
good.
sweetheart. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, when you
I-
talk to her, tell her we send
I
our
told her
best,
I had
okay?
run into Bonnie at that fundraiser, and she was really happy that she was doing well.
Your mom's a sweetheart.
All right, thank you.
I don't know where you came from, but your mom's a
I
sweetheart.
have no idea either.
We're recording.
Oh, I'm sorry. We're adjourned.
Bye, guys.
Bye, everybody.
Hey,
Nice kitty.
Lieutenant,
Yes.
I lost one. You didn't see her?
No.
I just had my
Okay.
white one.
Your animals? Sorry,
Yeah.
you animals. I have my sloth.
The white.
We're not
oh,
recording, right, Dolores? It's just us.
Nope, I turned it off.
I have my sloth today.
I see. I saw that. Yeah, I lost
coffee.
my black and white one.
Oh, I didn't see her.
No, that was the white one.